Hello everyone and welcome back to The Perfect French with Dylane. Today we're gonna see 75 false friends. But first, what is a false friend? A false friend is a word that sounds or is written exactly the same in another language. In other terms, it just can be really confusing. Let me explain with some experience of my own that I had to deal with. One day I was in the kitchen, I wanted to help, and I say, I'm gonna rape the carrots. Okay, so this is at the beginning when I started to learn. Because not now, I would not say that now, but I did say it. I'm gonna rape the carrots. And I did not mean in any way to sexually assault the carrots, okay? But in French, when you say shred, it's actually râper. I think every language learner does the same. When you don't know a word, you try to make it work with a word that you already know. So for me, that day, it was rape. Râper. So I said, can I rape the carrots? I'm gonna rape the carrots. And it did not go that well. Well, I explained and it was fine, of course. They didn't accuse me of anything bad. And the second time, I was at the gas station and I asked the cashier if I could have the ticket. Because the ticket in French is a receipt. So I asked him for the ticket. So today I'm going to give you 75 of those so you don't make the same mistake as I did. It's going to be a quite long lesson, but stay until the end. I promise it's worth it. Numéro 1. Le football. Le football. And in English, we have football. But for us, football is soccer. And football for us is actually football américain. Le football américain. Numéro 2. You kind of know this one. Le ticket. Le ticket. So this is the receipt, and ticket is actually une amende. Une amende. Numéro 3. Le bras. Le bras. This is the arm. This is not the woman piece of clothing. An interesting one. La douche. La douche. This is simply the shower. Okay, this is just the shower. I did not even translate it, by the way. You can look at that on your own. So, la douche. La douche is just the shower. Numéro 5. Grosse. Grosse is big. We can use it as an adjective with everything. The big apple. La grosse pomme. Numéro 6. Le four. Le four. The oven. Numéro 7. Le sang. Le sang. The blood. Numéro 8. Sale. Sale. Which means dirty. Laid. Laid. Ugly. This one is a good one. Un costume. Un costume. It's a suit in French. So, for example, my husband, every time we go to a formal event, I tend to say, where's your costume? And I'm pretty sure he thinks I'm waiting him to put on costume. I don't know, Superman, Batman, I don't know. But no, it's actually a suit. It's like a tuxedo. Pour. Pour means for. Pour moi. For me. Un chat. And not a chat, like in English. Un chat. It's just a cat. A cat. But we have also chat, which is the female of the cat. But and but. But and but. But in French is un but, it's simply a goal. When but is that little word, mais. Une cave, a cave. Une cave in French is the basement of the house. This one is really confusing, so if you say to a French speaker a car, un car, he's going to understand that it's a bus, because for us, un car, it's a bus. We also have bus, so that's not a big deal, but un car. That means a bus, not your car. If you hear a French speaker talking about une pub, this is not the pub. You're not going for a drink here. It's an advertisement. Pub is the short word for publicité. Publicité. And my favorite Sunday outfit, un jogging. So un jogging can also be a run or the sweatpants. And I absolutely love sweatpants. Next one, un smoking. Un smoking. C'est the tuxedo. Smoking in English is to smoke, fumer. If you smoke, you have to stop. This is really bad for your health. Alright, this one. Une basket. Une basket is actually a trainer, a pair of shoes. How many times I say, where's my basket? And everybody got confused because if I was looking for an actual basket. Son. This is one that you're gonna find quite often. There are two meanings. So the first one is his and her. So son ordinateur, his computer, her computer. Or it also means sound. Okay? Son. Le son. Un ours. Un ours. So it's a bear. It's also one of the only words where we pronounce the S at the end. Remember, we usually don't pronounce the S when it's plural, or even if it's not plural, we do not pronounce the S. But this one we do. Un ours. Un bail. Un bail. So if you go to a French-speaking country and you want to rent an apartment, you will have to sign a bail. Un bail. Simply a lease. Une balance. Une balance. It's a scale, so you can use it in the kitchen or in the bathroom to weigh yourself. Une balance is also a snitch. My favorite one, râpé. Râpé just mean shredded. I did not intend to do anything with the carrots. So this one, un mariage. Un mariage. This is the wedding and also the actual marriage. Same word for both. Oh, that one confused me so much. Une librairie. Une librairie. In French, it's actually a bookshop, but it's not only a bookshop. It's also kinda a small corner store, which happens to sell books and lottery tickets and newspaper, paper, notebooks, literally everything you need. You can find it dans une librairie. If you are lost somewhere and you have to ask about la location, well, nobody will understand you because une location, it's a rental. If you want to rent a car, an apartment, anything, une location. A location, on the other hand, is un emplacement. And if you ask for a coin, un coin, they're going to show you the corner. You need to ask for monnaie, de la monnaie. But we'll see that after in this video. Passer. This is quite a complicated one actually. Pass. Pass to pass. Both mean to pass. Okay, but it also can mean to give. For example, someone can say, passe-moi le sel, passe-moi le sel, give me the salt. But for exam, for students, when you say, je passe mon examen in French, that means you're actually doing it. You're doing your exam. But when you say in English, I pass my exam, that means you succeed. So this is not the same. If you want to talk about the preservative in your food, you need to say conservateur. If you say preservative, in French, it means condom. Not the same. Un raisin. For us, it's a grape. It's just the grape. But a raisin for you, for us, it's a dry grape. Un raisin sec. So if you ask for un raisin in French, you're gonna get the regular one, the fresh one. If you read that word in French, that doesn't mean that someone is injured. It just means bread. You're gonna see that word a lot because, as you know, French speaker usually eats a lot of bread. Un habit and un habit. Un habit is just a piece of clothing. So my sweater, c'est un habit. My sweatpants, grand. Grand means tall. This is not me, I'm quite petite. This one. And this is probably why I did this lesson, because I just can't stand people saying that. I feel so bad for everybody who doesn't know what that means. Être excité. It's the literal translation of I'm excited. When you say that in French, it means you're aroused. The only meaning it has, it's a sexual one. That's all. It doesn't mean anything else. If you want to say that you're excited in French, you have to say je suis enthousiaste. Je suis enthousiaste. Je suis impatient. Je suis impatient. But please do not say that you're excited. I had so many students, and really young, using that on their paper and things that I thought, oh my god, and they said, my teacher taught me that. So to all the teachers who are watching this video, I understand it is not your first language. Maybe, probably, if you teach that this is not your first language. Do not teach that to the kids. It has a totally different meaning than the English one. So, je suis excitée only for private things. You're not excited to go to the park. You're not excited to go on vacation. This is totally different thing. More casual one now. La chair. It's actually disgusting, but la chair. It's the flesh. The flesh. Slip. Un slip. It's a piece of underwear. Un slip. If you need medicine and you go to the pharmacy and you ask for a pill, they won't give you anything because it means a battery. A pill is un médicament. Un médicament. Une blanquette. Une blanquette. It's a piece of meat. I think it's a veal. Une blanquette de veau. I think so. I don't know, I don't eat meat. Une blanquette. But a blanket in English means une couverture. Une couverture. Same thing that with basket. I did that as well. Looking for my tongue. This is actually a pair of flip-flop. Une paire de tongs. Une pièce. Une pièce. It has two meanings. It's either a coin or a roux. Une pièce. This is not a piece of something. Une pièce. A piece of something is un morceau. Un morceau. Un lac. Un lac. It's a lake. Un lard. Un lard. This is a piece of meat. It's thicker than bacon, I think. When in English, it's the fat that you used to cook, I think, something like that. This is not the same. So if you ask for du lard in a French-speaking country, you won't get fat. You will get a really thick piece of bacon. Une affaire. Une affaire. When you hear someone talking about that, that doesn't mean that they're cheating on their partner, husband, wife, anything like that. It's not, no. It's just a case in French. Juridic case, a family case, anything case, this is une affaire. That doesn't mean a love affair. Un corps. Un corps. Just mean your body. My body, mon corps. Un pull. Un pull. This is actually the short for un pullover. Un pullover. I guess this is un pullover. I actually don't know. But un pullover, and in English, pull is tirer. Tirer. Une main. A hand. You are gonna think that I embarrass myself every single day, and I can confirm actually I do. So we're playing cards, and I ask for un as. Un as. As. So this is an ace. Next one. Court. Court means short, not court. That's tribunal. This one is ranger. Ranger. That means to tidy up. That's all. Ranger. But a ranger in French is un garde forestier. It's literally a forest keeper. Soul et soul. Two writing possible, so I put the two of them. That means to be drunk. This is not what you think it is. Soul is to be drunk. 16. 16 means 16. I should have put it on the 16 number. Le sel. The salt. Le sel. Do you remember before I said that? Passe-moi le sel. Give me the salt. De l'ail. De l'ail. It's garlic. Add. Add. So I put avoir because just add, that doesn't mean anything. Avoir, add. It means you can't wait. This is not to hate someone. Le foot. Le foot. So this is not the actual foot that you have here. It's short for football, which remember is soccer. Le foot is pied. Now you're gonna love this one. Un pet. Un pet. And a pet. Un pet is actually a fart. So if you ask someone if they have a pet, they're not going to understand that you just want to see their dog. Une latte. It's a ruler for school. It is not late, like in English, which means retard. Which brings me to the next one, retard. Okay, this is late. This is not the word that you read in English. I did not even put it there because it's really offensive. So only retard. When you read that, it's actually to be late. Haïr, haïr. When you see that word, they're not talking about your hair. Haïr is to hate. To hate. Une chose. Une chose. It's a thing. It's just a thing. Anything. Just a thing. Okay? It's not choose. Choose is choisir. When you talk about the figure of someone in English, for us it's la silhouette. La silhouette. But la figure in French is the face. Which brings me to the next one, face à. Face à. It's in front of. In front of. If you see the word comments in a lot of questions in French, they're not asking you to comment on anything. It just means how. This one is confusing. Une fabrique. Une fabrique. This is a factory. But when you say a fabric in English, in French is un tissu. Un tissu. So now un tissu, it's a fabric. But when you say a tissue, it's un mouchoir. We're almost done. Un bouton. Un bouton. Un bouton can be a pimple on your face or the actual button on your shirt, on your pants, on your clothes. Avoir envie. Avoir envie. It is not the same as the English word, okay? Avoir envie is like you really want something. You really want something. If you want to translate your word in English, you can say envier. Envier. It's a better word than just translating to avoir envie. Une journée and a journey. Une journée is a day. A journey is a voyage. Un voyage. Attends. It's from the verb attendre, to wait. That does not mean attend. La monnaie. I was talking about that before. La monnaie is the little change that you have. It is not the money. Cent and cent. Cent is 100 and cent is un centime. 70, only 5 left. Un crayon. Un crayon. Un crayon for us is a pencil, but for you is un crayon de couleur. Un crayon de couleur. So for us, a crayon is a color pencil. Un chef est chef. Un chef for us can also be the cook, like for you, but also the boss. You can call your boss chef. Or is gold. Fort. That means strong. If you want to talk about a fort, you say un château fort. And if you need something to do your nails, you say une lime. Une lime. This is not a lime. It's to do your nails, it's a filler. If you need a lime, you say un citron vert. A green lemon. And the last one, a bite. A bite, which means a bite of something, une bouchée. Une bouchée. We have a word with the exact same spelling in French. I invite you to go look that up if you want to, but this is not a word that you should place in any conversation. You just survived 75 false friends in French. I will put the list in the description box because there's no PDF today. Don't forget that you can subscribe to my channel. I also post all those videos a week, so if you don't want to miss it, make sure to subscribe. You can also subscribe on my website to get the free lesson right in your mailbox. I hope you enjoy, I hope you learned something, and I will see you soon for another lesson.